Technology is a driver, but technology on its own doesn't change the world. It's about people.
What I see is a group of people who are incredibly driven, and you know, they have to have been to have made the leap in the first place.
I don't think any academy that awards you a postgraduate programme can just teach you facts and figures anymore. And Hyper Island is anything but that, because if anything, all it's doing is facilitating your learning process and your learning journey. It's highly experimental. You've got an opportunity to be disrupted with your thinking. The other side of things is that Hyper's really good at managing that disruption.
There's nothing quite beats an experience for us to learn, and that's for me why Hyper Island tends to make more big sort of fundamental steps in people's development because of that experiential learning. Actually in business, quite often you're trying to convince people that there's a different way of doing things, and so you come in a place like this and everybody's on board with that.
The learning experience of a Hyper Island student is never repeated, it's never the same.
And it's about empowering them to actually use that experience in a way that means that they can deliver something that's never been done before.
Classically with Hyper Island, the model is you will have a piece of work to do, but whilst doing the what, you'll learn about the how.
The programme directors here really have a structure in which they follow. You do a number of hours of teaching, a number of hours of kind of learning, but then you have that freedom to go and apply it.
It helps people ground themselves in something that makes sense.
I see them at the beginning of their journey, in the middle and at the end, and it's a really fascinating transformation. And it's really contagious, actually, and really quite infectious. It's wonderful to be around.
I find it incredibly rewarding, to be honest. I never walk out of these walls without being totally impressed and bowled over by the quality of folks that come through the door, but also learning something about myself. It does make an impact, not just in terms of me getting another job or a better career. It helped me be a better dad, it helped me be a better husband, it helped me, a better colleague and a leader.
It's been really fascinating from my perspective in helping people to try and define what that lens is that you're approaching your project with, and that'll be what defines you as a researcher and a practitioner.
You will be pushed harder than you've ever been pushed before, but what you will find from that is a complete camaraderie and an incredible support network, which means that you achieve and you go further and faster than you ever thought you'd be able to possibly do.